Hey y'all, Carabelle's Crittenton here, day 6 of our 21-day fast, and today we're going to talk about limiting beliefs. Now, I did a video before on limiting beliefs and what they are and paradigms. You can look that up. I have a link somewhere where you can watch that video. But it's basically the things that our parents, our teachers, or were handed down to us, or that other people said to us, or things like that caused us to have somewhere in the back of our mind something that's blocking us. So what I'll give you a quick example of that is this. Okay, a limiting belief would be, let's say that you want to give your church a lot of money. Okay, let's say you want to write a check to your church for $200,000. And in your mind, that's a lot of money. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but let's just say it's a lot of money. Okay, but in that, you really want to write this check to your church or charity or whoever for this $200,000, but you also believe that rich people are dishonest, or that you have to work really, really hard to make $200,000 and it's, impossible. You can't do it. So that's a limiting belief. The discrepancy, anytime you have a discrepancy like that between what you want to do and what you really believe, you have a limiting belief. So if you had a childhood where you were told, you got to work really hard to make money, rich people are selfish and they're out for themselves and things like that, then you're going to have a hard time manifesting what it is you want because your limiting belief tells you that to have that type of money, you have to be dishonest. And most of us don't want to be dishonest. Okay, so I was very fortunate when I grew up. My parents always, told me I was great and smart, and we had a really loving family, and that we weren't really told that we couldn't afford this, you can't have this, you can't have that, because we can't afford it. We were always taught, like, if you want something here, figure out how you're going to get the money for it. Are you going to work for it? Are you going to sell something? Are you going to start a little business? What are you going to do? How are you going to acquire the money to get the things that you want? So I didn't really have a lot of hang-ups regarding money. But a lot of people do, and I know that, I talk to a lot of people, I coach a lot of people, and I work with people all the time, and they have limiting beliefs where money is concerned. You can have limiting beliefs on anything, Maybe you say, I want to get married, and I want to meet, the man or woman of my dreams, but then subconsciously you believe that all men are dogs, or, women are gold diggers, or I'll never find the right person, no one will ever love me. Those are limiting beliefs. And where you can check this out in your life, if you see a big discrepancy between what you want and where you are, then you're going to, somewhere in there's a limiting belief. It's like a roadblock that's stopping you from, let's say you want to lose weight. Okay, you want to lose 50 pounds. And then you go out and you get a cheesecake and you eat the whole cheesecake. Somewhere along the way, there's some reason, and then you'll say something like, well, I can't lose weight. Everybody in my family's fat. I got the fat gene, or I'm lazy, or I'm stupid, or whatever. You start beating yourself up. Somewhere along the way, you have inherited a limiting belief. So the way we're going to break through that is this. Now, I'm going to have all this information down here somewhere, and I really want you to go through this exercise. You need your journal. You're going to write down some things that you believe that are limiting beliefs, and some common limiting beliefs are, the world is a messed up place, rich people are dishonest, I have to work really hard to make money, no one will ever love me, I'm stupid, I'm too young, too old, too fat, too black, too white, too whatever. All those things are common, excuse me, and they are limiting beliefs. Now you're going to say, where did I get that from? Why do I believe that thing? For instance, my dad used to say, money doesn't grow on trees. Well, fortunately for me, I never believed that. I was thinking as a kid, wait a minute, wood comes from trees, and we use the wood to make the paper, and they make the money from the paper, so therefore, money grows on trees. Okay, that was my thinking when I was a kid, and it always stuck with me. But I did have my own limiting belief that didn't come from my parents. It actually came from someone I was involved with, and it was, serious relationship. And this person started telling me I was stupid and I was fat, and I was lucky to have him, and nobody would ever love me like him, and all this kind of stuff. And after a while, listening to that, I started to get brainwashed, and I started to think, and I was like a size 5 at the time, thinking, wow, I am fat. Nobody is ever going to love me. He's right, and every little thing I would do, like the least little thing, mistake, he would say, see, you're stupid. And I started to think, maybe I am stupid. And then one day I woke up and said, I am stupid. I'm stupid to be with you. And I got out of that situation. But that did set up some things in my mind that it took me a few years to overcome, those limiting beliefs. And so what you're going to do is, once you identify your limiting beliefs, you're going to say, why do I believe that? Is this thing in fact true? Like in the case of me being fat as a size 5, obviously that was not true. Why did I believe that? Because of something someone else had told me years earlier that was in the back of my head, and I took that with me. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing. Why do I believe what I believe? And then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, now let me reassign a meaning. Let me give this a new meaning. See, the reason he told me those things is because he came from an abusive family and abusive dynamics, so he was shifting his stuff onto me. Okay, so now I could say, you know what, I'm not fat, I'm healthy, I take excellent care of my body, and all these things, and change the meaning of what that person said. Understand where it came from and shift it. And after that, you're going to focus on what it is you do want instead of what you don't want. What is it you want? Replace every negative limiting belief with something positive. Okay? And then you are going to just start focusing on what it is you really want. Start meditating and doing some visualization. We're going to do some EFT tapping, which is my favorite technique. It stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and you can Google it and find out more about it. You can even go on YouTube and find out about it. But we're going to do like a brief overview of that a little bit later on. But that will definitely cut your time considerably in having these breakthroughs that you want in life. So again, today you're going to check out those limiting beliefs, see what's holding you back. I'm going to have the link to the other video that I did about it, so you can really get a little more information and understand what a limiting belief is, where they come from, and all that type of stuff. All right, you guys, that's it for today. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.